Hey everyone, so it's the middle of the night, and believe it or not, I'm about to head back to the haunted clubhouse. The neighbor that contacted me, we've been messaging back and forth still, and I'm gonna meet him up there so he can actually walk us around and show us firsthand what's been happening to him. I didn't feel like I was doing his story any justice, and I wanted to hear it from him. And I asked him if he'd be willing to go on camera and tell you guys what's up, and he said that he would. So I'm gonna head up there and I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's go. This is Andy, everybody.
Hi.
He's my neighbor. You lived here for how long?
About 8 years.
Okay, so I've been here for, it'll be 11.
Okay.
I've never met you in person.
No.
But we met kind of on a post that I responded to about paranormal activity in here. We did come and check it out, and the team that I was with have never ever experienced the amount of activity that we did in this place. So he's gonna kind of walk us through and tell us what happened to him firsthand, so I can kind of let his story have a little bit of justice, because I got some things wrong in my video. So take it away.
So, well, it's not just paranormal, it's just weird sometimes. Just weird stuff happens that I have no explanation for. So in this room, I lay down on the floor, do sit-ups, and I feel presence. I feel like somebody's watching me. And I've seen shadows, and I look up really quick, and like, it's just so split second. It's so quick that I don't know. My brain can't figure out what the hell just happened, you know. But this window right here, this is the big one.
Okay.
This is the one where I've seen. This is the one where I've seen the little boy.
Oh, okay.
And it was like a reflection in that window. See how you can see my reflection right now?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in color.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can see me.
Mm-hmm.
But like outside, if somebody's walked outside, there's motion detection, so the light will turn on.
Mm-hmm.
But this kid was like floating, but it was like behind me.
Oh.
So I'm standing.
So it was like where I am, like you could see.
A little closer.
Okay.
It was
you
probably
could see
more
it
like,
behind you.
Yeah, it was. So I'm here, about here, and I wasn't even expecting it. And then I just look, and it was behind this. It was behind me, so it was like, I don't know, right about here or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen this little boy, and he had like a little, like brown hair. And he had a little blue shirt with a little duck on it, a little yellow duck, and I could see all the colors. And then he's just sitting there with little khaki brown pants, and I'm like, what the hell was that?
Did he seem sad to you?
No.
Because when we were here, my friend that couldn't walk in here, she's an empath, so she felt something so strong it felt like she couldn't breathe. So she didn't even come in here, but she's the one that, while we were walking around, she heard this little boy.
Yeah.
Like crying or something, and when we left, she was in tears. She was so emotional and just overcome. So she was like feeling that little boy, and then she had a dream about him the next night.
Yeah.
Like exactly how you described him too, like the duck shirt and the mop hair, and I'm totally hearing things behind me too.
Oh, that's just there's regular sounds that I'm used to, like air conditioner will come on, and that's like the water fountain.
Okay.
That's a click of the water fountain. Must be the cold water kicking in. But like the weird, and this window too, this is the one I've seen the time lapse of my, like, it's the weirdest thing, I can't explain it. But when I look in this mirror, this window, sometimes it doesn't move at the same time I do.
Oh, that's here?
Yeah, it's this one. It's the weirdest thing, because I'm usually working out about right in this area.
Yeah.
And I look, and I'm like, wait a minute. And it's like watching, like if you recorded yourself on a phone, it's like just a sec. It's like, now it's fine. It's normal. But sometimes it catches, and I'm like, whoa. Like I shouldn't be still moving, because I've stopped.
So weird.
But this window and this window have been fine. Nothing's happened in them. Nothing's happened in this one. Nothing's happened in that one.
Okay.
But here's a weird thing.
Okay.
So I don't know what this is, so I've seen lightning in there.
Like inside?
Blue light, yes, inside. Blue lightning.
Weird.
So, and it wasn't storming out. But like on the ceiling, I've seen like this blue crackle lightning.
Like electricity. Like an electric current or something?
I can't hardly describe.
Or more like lightning?
I don't know. I can't describe it. But it's taken over most of this top.
Weird.
Yeah. It almost looks like, have you ever seen like a fire where a fire goes on the top of a building or a top of a roof or a ceiling?
Yeah.
It kind of flows like that. And then right here, right about, I'd say about here somewhere, I saw a crackle of blue lightning come down. Right here.
Weird.
I know. So I thought I was going crazy, for a while. Here's a weird thing. So right here I saw something dark. Like I caught it with the corner of my eye. Like I was working out on these machines. All of a sudden I seen something like dark right there. But it was gone in like a split second. Like it just, as fast as it came, as fast as it goes,
Yeah.
And then, so the weirdest, probably craziest thing that's ever happened was the time-lapse thing.
That happened to us too.
So, no, this was like, I was walking towards this, this motion light will come on, or it should,
Okay,
yeah.
yep.
So, I was walking towards here, and all of a sudden, like, minutes of my life just disappeared. It was the weirdest thing in the world. Like, I've been in a car accident where I don't remember the actual accident.
Same.
It was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like, I remember not being able to stop in the accident, and when I get there, I don't remember. But then
Because you black out for a second.
Well, I wasn't wearing my seatbelt.
Me neither. Same.
And
yeah.
when the cops came, all of a sudden my chest started hurting. I'm like, why is my chest hurting? And the cops are like, were you wearing your seatbelt? I'm like, well, And my chest hurt because I hit the wheel.
Yeah.
And I don't remember hitting the wheel.
I went through a windshield, and I didn't have my seatbelt on either, but I went through the windshield, and it I woke up I think it was 15 minutes later, and it felt like I had just slammed on the brakes.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was when I was walking here.
That's crazy.
I know.
And you said this door has unlocked
This
for you
door
too?
has unlocked before, yes.
So in my video, I did that. What you just did, it was completely locked, and then we were walking around, whatever, and Billy comes up.
This is a tight lock.
Yeah,
That's
she
a
comes
really
up and
strong,
turns
tight
it
lock.
once, and it pops right open.
Yeah, that's a tight
Like
lock.
something wanted us to go up there. And then did you see the person saw, when we were upstairs, she saw something right up here.
Yeah.
Did you see anything up there ever when you're upstairs? Like
No,
right in that corner?
What I see is,
Right up there?
I've seen a shadow here, like a big, large shadow, like of shoulders, a head, no facial features, no clothes. I mean, they can't tell what clothes they're wearing.
Just like a shadow
all black.
person.
Just all black.
A shadow person.
Yep.
Yeah.
I usually see it here, sometimes here. But a lot of times the best place to be would be in here looking out there.
Okay.
Because I see, like as I'm walking here, I see tons and tons of shadows.
Right here?
Like especially in this, I can see them actually moving.
That's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I can see the door and I can see there. And
yeah.
it's
I didn't notice that last time.
It's constantly something moving. And I see a lot of shadows dart into the bathrooms.
Okay. Well, there was 100% something behind that shower curtain.
I know.
Like the curtain was moving, you could hear it moving, like there was voices. Like we said, is there someone there? And they're like, yes. Like
so the thing that scared me,
it was crazy.
The thing that scared me the absolute most would be I was walking in here in the women's bathroom and I said hello and I got a definite hello back from like a woman's voice. There was nobody in here. I was like, ah.
You heard it,
that
like,
totally
plain as
scared
day.
me out. Yeah, that freaked me out.
Because when we said the same thing, we didn't hear anything, but then when I played the video back, it was clearly there like hello to us too.
And then another thing here that scared me, I was walking right here, I come and get a drink, and I come back. Something was right here when this plant was here, wasn't here, but it darted towards me. It was white, and it was probably about the size of a small dog, I want to say, but it didn't have any features. but it was just small and just right at me. You know, I'm like, oh, do they have that on camera?
And just to clarify, I know we talked about this, but you don't have anything like this happen at home or anywhere else.
Never.
It's just here.
This is the only place anything has ever happened weird.
Yeah.
Like at home, I'm perfectly fine. Work, I'm perfectly fine. Everywhere else, nothing.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's why I thought I wasn't actually crazy.
No, no. As soon as we came here, we're like, no, this guy's for sure. Like, there's for sure something here.
There's a like right here. Like I've walked through here and I've seen a big shadow person. Like it definitely frightened me because I was looking down, I wasn't thinking, and all of a sudden, boom! There's this big thing taking up this whole area. I'm like, oh, you know, that freaked me out.
Where did you see that snake thing?
Oh yeah, that happened. Not last night, but the night before.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. So there was like something forming, like one of those things you light, and the coil kind of gets bigger and bigger.
That's the only thing I can kind of describe it as. But like it looked like a snake, and it was moving, but it was in the glass.
Oh my god!
It wasn't behind it; it was like in it. I don't know. I see some weird stuff that I can't.
What is the deal with this place, right?
I don't know. I see some weird stuff I can't explain.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna chill here and see.
Yeah.
You go ahead with your workout. I should join you for the workout is what I need to do next time. So do you always have do you just have music playing, or do you?
Yeah, I usually do.
So you don't really, do you hear stuff over the music even?
Sometimes. The weirdest thing I've heard a cuckoo clock. And I know I can't, but as far as I know, there's no cuckoo clock here. And there's only one time in a year and a couple months that I've heard that.
Funny you mention that because
it came from the hallway. Like I'm in here and I heard it in there, somewhere in the hallway.
Did it sound like a cuckoo clock or like an owl?
No, it sounded like a cuckoo clock.
Cause last summer, I was outside on my deck and there was clearly an owl.
I've heard those. I've heard owls here around here.
And I haven't heard one before, and I haven't heard one since, and I don't know what that was, but in the tribe where I come from, it means a symbol of death.
Oh.
So it's a bad omen to hear that, and I've never heard it since, and I've never seen an owl around here, but it was clearly.
I've heard owls here.
Have you?
Yeah, on my deck, I've heard owls.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't an owl. It was a cuckoo clock.
This was a cuckoo clock.
Yeah, it was definitely a cuckoo clock.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's crazy.
The other day, this was open,
Yeah.
And I went up there to check to make sure no one was up there. And I was about the first steps, and then it turns.
Yeah.
And I heard some whispering, two people talking.
Like a conversation.
Yeah.
I've heard a
lot of talking. The weirdest thing that I don't understand is I heard a robot voice.
We heard that same thing.
I hear it. I usually hear it.
We heard it right here.
Yeah, I usually hear it about right here. Maybe right about this area, I hear a robot voice. It sounds, I don't know, it sounds like somebody recorded a voice or something, and it's like a movie or something. It's like a robot. I don't know.
And when I was filming here last time, you heard all that audio interference that was.
Yeah, that's happened to me too.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
That's never happened on my camera.
I try to use my phone and the mic or the things down on the bottom.
Right.
So I hold it like this, and I'm just I hear something. I've heard people walking upstairs. I've heard something that sounded like a vacuum cleaner upstairs even. Yeah, and there's nobody here, and it's dark up there. And I'm like, is anybody here? I've been so confident a real person was here. I'm like, I'm gonna call the police. You better come out, and
yeah.
Nobody comes out. I know. So I don't know.
Wow. Do you always come this late at night to work out?
Yeah.
So you're clearly obviously by yourself most of the time.
Yeah. I know.
Well, I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit and see if I can pick up anything while you're working out. Let me know if something happens. I'm gonna sit right here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit and chill for a little bit. See if we can pick up anything. Hello? 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 You still hiding out back here?
You know how you're walking around out here?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm alone, I hear that. I can hear footsteps on these different mats. Like how they sound different.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard footsteps on those mats while I'm in there alone.
I believe it. I just had something dart out at me, like you said.
Oh.
I just saw something across my peripheral vision, just.
It always happens around here where you're not focusing on it.
It's so weird.
I know.
It just happened right here in front of the door.
It happens all
I
the
wasn't looking straight ahead, but I was kind of looking off to the side, and I saw something dark.
It always does that. It always, and then by the time you look your head, you're like,
yeah.
what the hell was that?
Yeah, it's like it leaves like a little trail, but you know you can feel something.
That's happened to me a lot.
That is so weird. What is that?
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I've seen like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, have you ever seen like those amoeba things that have like, they're clear, but they have like pieces of stuff inside them?
Uh-huh.
I've seen like a blob of that go past the hallway. But it had like, it was clear, and it wasn't like a shape, it was just a blob.
Yeah.
And it had little speckles of stuff in it. And it just kind of
like plasma. Like
I don't know
like,
what it was, but there was stuff inside of
weird.
it. It wasn't completely like clear, and it went past the thing.
Yeah, I was just like, just happened, just right now. That's crazy.
I know. I've had that a lot. I've had, see these weights?
Yeah.
How they're all like with hooks?
Yeah.
One time I had one of these go like that. One time. I don't know how it happened. I mean, I'm 99% sure I put it back on its thing, you know.
Yeah, and those things don't easily fall.
No, it has a hook. It should never fall.
Oh my gosh. Do you ever like? Okay, so do you ever get like do you ever get creeped out? Like.
Yeah.
So you feel like it's not a good presence. It's something.
I felt like there's something in here, something watching me. I mean, certain days are worse.
Yeah.
Like today, I don't really feel anything that bad. But there's been days where the second I walk in the door, I'm like, oh no, you know, it's gonna be bad.
You just feel it.
But you know what's weird? So I've been putting weights on the doors, you know, kind of for safety too, just in case someone's behind there and they're gonna jump out at me when I'm here alone. But since I've been doing that, it's really drastically stopped. The past 3 or 4 weeks I've been doing that, nothing. I didn't do it today, you know, just because we want to catch something.
Yeah.
But usually I do that. And this is the window also. There's a lot of stuff that happens with this window. This is, I was walking by one time and my face changed into a different face. I'm like, what?
Like from
That
inside
scared
here?
the shit out of me. No, like I was just looking at my own face in the mirror and it changed to a different face that I didn't recognize. You know how you look at your face, you've seen your face 1,000 times. You know,
Where did your legs turn black?
Oh, so I was walking out here and I always check the mirror.
Yeah.
So I'm walking right about here. See, like I can see my legs. See how they're white?
Yeah.
So they turned all black. And when I was wearing shorts, they turned all black. And I'm like, just for like a split second.
I don't know how I didn't notice that mirror there before.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't even see that.
If you just, let's say you just sit like right around here
Yeah.
or so, and you just watch it.
You can see stuff? I can't even see it from here.
Sometimes you can just see stuff moving.
That's so creepy.
I know.
I'm curious to see if I've caught that on camera because my camera was facing
Oh, yeah.
that direction when I like saw
Can you
something.
go back?
I can. Let me see.
Yeah, try it.
So after talking with Andy Moore, he feels like he has picked up the most voices coming from in here, which is the women's restroom. So I'm sitting in here. I'm gonna see if I can hear anything. But he said just last week they had a friend come visit and they were swimming out in the pool and she came in to go to the bathroom and she heard like a bunch of stuff falling while she was in here by herself. So I'm gonna sit here for a while and see if we can hear anything. Is anybody in here? say something. I'm here to listen. Can you make the door move? Can you knock? If something is in here, make a noise or move something. Last time we were here, there was 100% something in the men's restroom behind the shower curtain, so I'm gonna walk over there. Last chance, if anyone's in this place, make a noise or move something. Is anyone in here? You were last time. You make that shower curtain move again? Last time you were right here. We all felt you. If anyone's in here, feel free to say something, move something, knock, make a noise. I did see something dart out at me earlier when I was filming out here. Darted right out there in front of me. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but Guys, I'm gonna go home and check out my video and see if I caught anything. See if I picked up any voices or anything like that. I'm just taking one little walk around the pool. Clubhouse is behind me. Just gonna see if I can pick up anything over here. There's a clubhouse. I'm out. Have a good night, everyone. Until next time. Bye. A very big thank you to Andy for being willing to share his story with me tonight, taking me around and showing me things that have happened to him in the clubhouse. And we are definitely going to keep each other posted, and I'll let you know if anything else happens. And also we have the 30-minute loan challenges coming from myself and Billy from Navarre Fam, along with Amy. So we'll bring those to you as soon as we can. Have a nice night, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.